Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get Galaxy Opal SHAWN KEMP fast and easy here in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. So, SHAWN KEMP is the Beyond Level 40 reward for this season here in NBA 2K23, as I'm sure many of y'all know, and they dropped the final agenda group to get SHAWN KEMP here today. So, I'll hopefully have a gameplay for y'all later today with SHAWN KEMP. But in order to get this card, you have to get to level 40, obviously, which is why it's called Beyond Level 40. So, assuming that most of y'all are at level 40 at this point, since we're 5 weeks into the season and level 40 was not hard to grind to at all this season, you're not going to have that much left to do for SHAWN KEMP, even if you haven't started these agendas. But if you haven't gotten to level 40, it's really easy to do. You still have another week to complete it. I don't think Trae Young is good, as many of y'all know, but in order to get this card, you do have to get level 40, which I was able to do. I had 70k XP like 2 days ago, though, so I got Trae Young and completed the 3 agenda steps before this 4th step came out already. So let's come in here to season agendas. The first thing we're going to look at is the 3 agenda groups that I already completed, which are going to be down here under completed agenda groups, which is somewhere down here. Here we go. Beyond level 40, step 1 through 4. First of all, 56 points with level 40 Trae Young in a game, 43s over multiple games, and 5 triple threat or triple threat offline games using 3 Hawks players. I recommend doing the triple threat offline because it's easier to get those wins. The 3s will be done in the same game that you get the 56 points, and then you can just knock out the rest of the 3s in the triple threat games. Recommend knocking this out in a semi-pro domination game or the inside scoring challenge. I did it in the inside scoring challenge because I can end that game with 5 post moves once I got to the 56 points. The second step is 5 4-pointers with Trae in clutch time or clutch time offline. It's easier in clutch time offline, but you could do it online as well. A clutch time online win with Hawks players, which I was able to knock out. Could be a little bit hard, but it's only 1 win. 5 30-point games and the Tis the Season assists I also did while doing this 5 clutch time offline games. I did all of these in those 5 clutch time offline games because I scored 30 points in a game with Trae in each of them. I used 5 Hawks players in each of them, and I got 5 assists with Cam Reddish in each of them. So you can knock all 3 of these challenges as well as the 4-pointers out in 5 clutch time offline games, and then you just have to win the clutch time online game. Now, the third set of challenges is going to be 50 assists with Trae, which I did in triple threat offline, fireworks rebounds, which I did in the same triple threat offline games using David Robinson, but you could use Amethyst, Stromal, Swift if you're a budget player. 25 layups I knocked out while also doing the 57 points, which was in the inside scoring challenge. Again, I got those done in the same game. And then the 3 games with 13 Hawks players I recommend knocking out in the mid-range scoring challenge because you just put 13 Hawks players in your lineup, make 5 shots with any player, and the game ends automatically. So that's what I did for that. Now, the last step is the new step for today, and that has 7 steps to it. You need 15 blocks with Hawks players over multiple games. I recommend just using Hawks centers, guys like Clint Capella, John Collins. Bigs, I recommend, are your best bet. Josh Smith, you can knock this out in a triple threat offline game. Flash forward points, same thing. You can knock this out in a triple threat offline game, and a lot of the flash forward players are super cheap, even though they are all pink diamonds and up. A lot of them are very, very cheap, so that's going to be easy to do as well. Now, 20 fast breaker points with level 40 Trae over multiple games. Again, should not be hard to complete. And then 10 steals with Hawks players. That'll just add up over these games that you're playing with the other things with Hawks players. Win a game using 13 Hawks players by 20 points or more. I recommend knocking this out in the inside scoring challenge. Go up by 20 and then get the 5 post moves to score. Make sure that when you hit that 5th post move, you're still up by more than 20 and you'll complete that. 5 multiplayer games using 5 Hawks players. I recommend just playing clutch time offline with Hawks players because it doesn't recommend that you have to, it doesn't say you have to win them. You could also run unlimited and just use Hawks players off your bench. But then the 1 unlimited game using 10 Hawks players is going to be a little bit harder because you do have to win the game. But this still gives you the room to use 3 non-Hawks players, and then you can throw in guys who are actually usable Hawks cards like Trae, Cam Reddish, Josh Smith, Clint Capella, Steve Smith, guys like that. If you have those guys, those are actually usable cards that are also Hawks players. So I would throw those guys in your lineup if you have them, and then make sure you use 3 really good players in addition to Hawks players. You should be able to get this one done as well. So this is definitely the hardest step, but still not going to be particularly hard to complete for those of y'all who are grinding this out. And yeah, those are the 4 steps to complete this Galaxy Opal SHAWN KEMP and add him to your squad. A free Galaxy Opal power forward who looks like an absolutely awesome option in my team. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.